Good morning, Allendale first graders and families. It's Mrs. Croissant here with a read aloud. We're reading Mummies in the Morning. We are on chapter 5. So let's recap a little bit. What's happened so far? We met Jack and Annie, who are brother and sister. Here they are right here. And Jack and Annie have a magic tree house. That magic tree house takes them places. Right now they are in Egypt, and they are following this black kitty into this pyramid. And when they get inside, remember, they think they saw a robber, a tomb raider, someone who robs the stuff inside the pyramids. And that person dropped a scepter. Remember that long stick with the head of a dog at the top? And so they pick it up, and then they're giving it to this woman that they see coming toward him. But it turns out that woman is made of air. So now they're like, yikes, is she a ghost? Let's find out what happens in chapter 5. The Ghost Queen. A ghost? Annie whispered. But Jack could only stare in horror. The ghost began to speak. She spoke in a hollow, echoing voice. I am Hut-Epi, she said, Queen of the Nile. Is it true that you have come to help me? Yes, said Annie. Jack still couldn't speak. For 1,000 years, said the Ghost Queen, I have waited for help. Jack's heart was pounding so hard he thought he might faint. Someone must find my book of the dead, she said. I need it to go on to the next life. Why do you need the book of the dead? Asked Annie. She didn't sound scared at all. It will tell me the magic spells I need to get through the underworld, said the Ghost Queen. The underworld, said Annie. Before I journey on to the next life, I must pass through the horrors of the underworld. What kind of horrors? Annie asked. Poisonous snakes, said the Ghost Queen. Lakes of fire. Monsters. Demons. Oh, Annie stepped closer to Jack. My brother hid the book of the dead so tomb robbers wouldn't steal it, said the Ghost Queen. Then he carved this secret message on the wall, telling me how to find it. She pointed to the wall. Jack was still in shock. He couldn't move. Where? Asked Annie. Here? She squinted at the wall. What do these tiny pictures mean? The Ghost Queen smiled sadly. Alas, my brother forgot my strange problem. I cannot see clearly that which is close to my eyes. I have not been able to read his message for 1,000 years. That's not a strange problem, said Annie. Jack can't see either. That's why he wears glasses. The Ghost Queen stared in wonder at Jack. Jack, lend her your glasses, said Annie. Jack took his glasses off his nose. He held them out to the Ghost Queen. She backed away from him. I fear I cannot wear your glasses, Jack, she said. I am made of air. Oh, I forgot, said Annie. But perhaps you will describe the hieroglyphics on the walls, said the ghost queen. Who? Said Annie. Hieroglyphs, said Jack, finally finding his voice. It's the ancient Egyptian way of writing. It's like writing with pictures. The ghost queen smiled at him. Thank you, Jack, she said. Jack smiled back at her. He put his glasses on. Then he stepped toward the wall and took a good, long look. Oh, man, he whispered. Please join me on Monday. We will be reading Chapter 6. Thank you, boys and girls. Have a fantastic Friday, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye.